No longer take these traits for granted and say this is just human nature. No, they are humans that operate in the demonic realm, and they are being influenced by demons. So you've been wanting to know if the narcissist is demonic, are they demonically influenced, or is this just a personality trait? We're going to talk about all of that. Click like and subscribe. You're going to be glad you did. Narcissism is a personality trait that exists on a spectrum with healthy self-esteem on one end and narcissistic personality disorder on the other. While not all narcissists display demonic traits, some individuals with narcissistic personality disorder can exhibit behaviors that are destructive and harmful to those around them. In this video, we will explore the darker aspects of narcissism and the traits that can make dealing with a narcissist feel like confronting a demon. So you've been drained, you've been exhausted, you've been angry, irritated, and frustrated in this relationship because you have really been questioning and concerned about the person in the relationship. You've really been concerned how their negative behavior have been affecting you. And you want to know if it is demonic. It is. A narcissist, in a lot of cases, is influenced by the demonic realm. How do you know this? Because of the evilness. And we're going to walk through the traits. You have been feeling the vibes from them. However, in the beginning of the relationship, you enjoy the love bombing. You have been indulging in the pleasure seeking behavior from the narcissist. You really love the attention that they gave you all in the beginning. But now on the other side of that, you have been negatively affected. Your head hurt, you're drained, you're exhausted. You just don't have peace. So we want to walk you through the demonic traits of a narcissist. Number one, lack of empathy. One of the most striking traits of a narcissist is their profound lack of empathy. They often struggle to understand or care about the feelings and experiences of others. This inability to connect with others on an emotional level can lead to manipulative and hurtful behavior. They hurt you. That's why you're really questioning if this is demonic or not. Because in other relationships you had, you've been hurt, but not quite like the way this person has hurted you. And you've questioned, wait a minute, I now know about narcissism, but is this a demon? Because they're cruel to you. They don't care about how you feel. They are careless. They cannot put themselves in your shoes. They don't care about the pain and the anguish that you're feeling. They do not care that they made promises to you that you expected them to fulfill and they did not do it. Why? Because they don't show empathy. Now, in some cases, you may have experienced the narcissist showing you fake empathy. They ask you how you felt, but it was out of obligation. Fake empathy. Number two, grandiosity. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance. They see themselves as superior to others and often expect special treatment. This grandiose self-image can lead to arrogance and a disregard for the needs and boundaries of others. The narcissist that you're in a relationship with, they don't care about your boundaries. They are grandiose. They don't care how you feel. They feel superior. They're always downplaying you in conversation and appearance. A lot of times the narcissists want to know what you're wearing out on a date so they can outdo you because they are grandiose. Grandiosity is influenced by the demonic realm because it makes the narcissist think of themselves more highly than they ought to. And we know that it's not wise to think of yourself more highly than you ought to, because when pride comes, destruction comes. And the narcissists in the relationship with you have been displaying destructive behavior. Number 3, manipulation. Narcissists are skilled manipulators. They use tactics such as gaslighting, guilt tripping, and playing the victim to control and exploit those around them. Their manipulative behavior can leave their victims feeling confused and powerless. It's time for you to get your power back. They've taken your power. They make you feel confused. And we know that God is not the author of confusion. Who is the author of confusion? Satan. This is why the narcissists access the demonic realm, so they can rise above you with this demonic self-confidence, with this dark energy of confidence that makes them sit on the throne in the relationship. You are simply there to serve their needs. You are simply there as an object. So you must understand that this manipulator is skilled. It's just not a regular manipulator like a child will manipulate the dad to get more candy. This narcissist is skilled at manipulating you to get what they want when they want. Number 4, lack of accountability. A narcissist rarely takes responsibility for their actions. They deflect blame onto others, deny wrongdoing, and refuse to acknowledge their mistakes. This behavior can make it nearly impossible to resolve conflicts or hold them accountable. This narcissist is not going to take responsibility for their actions. They're always going to blame you for whatever behavior you are unhappy with. If you're unhappy with the way they're behaving toward you, with their abusive strategies toward you, they're not going to take responsibility for it. They're only going to blame you, because this is a demonic realm that they're living in, and that's why they lack the accountability. You may be saying, really? Is that serious? That's how the enemy works. He comes very crafty and subtle, like a snake in the garden. You won't even recognize the snake is there until after he bites you. The narcissist is a snake, and you won't realize he's a snake until you get bit. Number 5, pathological lying. Narcissists often engage in compulsive lying to protect their fragile self-esteem or to manipulate others. These lies can range from small exaggerations to elaborate fabrications, making it difficult to trust them. You cannot trust this narcissist. They are a pathological liar. They lie because they lie, and they lie so they can cover up that lie, and they lie for no reason. They lie to always have the upper hand on you. They lie to confuse you. They lie to cover up their abusive behavior. They lie to cover up their lies. This is not just regular lying. This is not just a white lie or a lie when you're joking or a lie because you're afraid. This lie is pathological, and it is kind of like they are criminals in your world. They're there to kill, steal, and destroy, because this is one of the major demonic traits from this narcissist. Who is the father of lies? We know God is not the father of lies. You're fighting a spiritual battle between good and evil. And we know if you are a pathological liar, you're not on the side of good, you are on the side of evil. Number 6, envy and jealousy. Narcissists are prone to intense feelings of envy and jealousy. They resent others' success and happiness and may go to the great lengths to undermine or sabotage those that perceive as a threat to their own self-worth. Your success has caused the narcissist to feel threatened. I know they said they love you. I know you feel love for them, but they're jealous of you, and that's why they always put you down. That's why they're always one step ahead of you, even in a romantic love relationship. It really doesn't make sense, but it does when you understand this is a demonic trait, and their behavior is influenced by the demonic realm. Through what? Envy and jealousy. You may say, oh, they just a little jealous. Oh, it's just a little envy. A little envy and a little jealousy can grow inside the heart of the narcissist, and it can be very dangerous because this is influenced by the demonic realm. Number 7, lack of boundaries. Narcissists have little regard for personal boundaries. They may invade others' privacy, disregard consent, and use emotional or physical intimidation to get what they want. They intimidate you to be with you sexually. They intimidate you. They seduce you. They want what they want from you. They disregard your personal boundaries. You don't want to be touched in that way. You don't want to be handled that way. But they have a goal to be with you in a perverted way. They have a goal to be with you in a way sexually that you've never been before, and you don't want to go to the dark side. You don't want to indulge in dark porn, but they have been seducing you the whole time, and somehow, some way, they convinced you and seduced you and tricked you and manipulated you till you ended up indulging in the porn with them because they are operating from an evil realm and they need that porn to feel satisfied. That's why you've been struggling. That's why you've been battling in a lustful way that you never have before. You want to know why? Because they lack boundaries. They don't have any boundaries. It's all in dandy and good with them. They're ready to do any and everything. They're down for whatever. This is a demonic trait. Last but not least, number 8, exploitation. Narcissists view others as tools to serve their needs and desire. They often exploit people's goodwill, generosity, and resources without hesitating or without guilt. The narcissists don't feel guilty about using you. The narcissists don't feel guilty that they're using your body as an object, your emotional self as an object, your physical self as an object. They want you there for one reason and one reason only, to please them and serve their every need. They are exploiting you for their personal gain. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to recognize these traits. No longer take these traits for granted and say this is just human nature. No, they are humans that operate in the demonic realm, and they are being influenced by demons. This is your time. This is your season to recognize it, fight back, resist the devil, and he shall flee from you. Click like and subscribe. You're going to be glad you did.